What's good, YouTube? Flying Speeds back, another video. Game 2, Philadelphia 76ers fall short again to the New York Knicks, 104-101. Listen, man, I'm going to be real in this video. So if you don't like certain types of language and all that, you one of them real soft people, you can just roll right now. I'm going to be 100% here. All right, first off, good job to the New York Knicks. They did what they were supposed to do. They went out there, characteristically played hard, was able to pull out the game. But for real, like I told you, I wasn't impressed with the first win. I'm actually less impressed even after I saw this. And there's a few things I learned here. All right. And in a minute, I'm going to talk a little about the bullshit that happened at the end of that game. You know, whatever. You know, this is the reality here. All right. The New York Knicks, right, is exactly what I thought. They're a team that relies on playing hard, out hustling you, outworking you, and just keep playing down to the last minute. And I give them all the credit in the world for that because there's an aspect of that shit that I definitely respect. I actually want all my players to have that spirit and to approach every game that way like it's their last. What I know about those types of teams, though, is that they don't win ultimately in the end. You're not going to win a title with this team, and I hope y'all don't think you will. And I still, I'm so convinced you're not going to win this series. All right, being up 2-0 is not an unprecedented thing. It's actually what a team plans to do. A series don't get real until a road team wins. I was able to pull this out. This is a game where y'all were dominated for real. Sixers pretty much led damn near the whole first half. Y'all was able to get like a little bit of Knicks was able to get a little bit of lead in the third quarter. Then Sixers came back, right? The other thing I found out, besides Joel Embiid is by far the best player in the series or whatever, Tyrese Maxey is better. He's better than Jalen Brunson. Okay, that's what I found out. Tyrese Maxey's a better player than Jalen Brunson. Okay, Tyrese Maxey tonight came out there 35 points, 10 assists, 9 rebounds. Like real rap, there's nothing more he could do. He kind of actually did enough to put the game away. He did have a bad, uncharacteristic turnover after that, but he made up for it, put us up. Then Kyle Lowry missed a free throw that kind of started the problem. But then what happened down there on the other end of the court, Josh Hart fouls Tyrese Maxey when Maxey gets the ball, right? Then bullshit as officials, what they start doing is they start doing bullshit like, all right, the playoffs, they decide to not whistle for shit that they've been whistling all year. Right, that's kind of what they did at the end right there. Hart acting like he didn't do shit. He fouled him. They didn't call it. So then balls keep here and there and there. Hartenstein gets the ball. And then DiVincenzo hit the bullshit ass 3. Listen, man, I'm trying to tell you, good job. But the way y'all winning is not sustainable. We're about to go back to Philly. All that home cooking with the officials, that shit ain't gonna be there. My bullshit ass, punk ass, Sixers players who don't play well on the road, they're going to show up at home, right? I honestly expect 2 easy victories in Philly, right? So the series will be tied up 2-2, and then we're going to take it back to New York and we see what happens from there. But, bro, Jalen Brunson again. Let's look at Brunson's game, all right? He scored a hard-ass 24 points, all right? And he's just having trouble with Kelly Oubre. Right? Everybody telling me that OG Anunoby is a better defender than Kelly Oubre. Right? Brunson, he's struggling his behind off with them. Maxey is cooking the hell out of OG, cooking the hell out of Brunson with him, cooking whoever. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Stop it. Again, uncharacteristic, allowing DiVincenzo to score 19. Allowing Josh Hart to score 21 and 15 boards. Like, these are the problems that the Sixers are having. This stupid shit right here. Allowing somebody like Josh Hart, who's barely even, what is Josh Hart? 6'5"? If that. He's 6'4". You allowing 6'4" Josh Hart to grab 15 rebounds, man. Like, these are really the problems the team is having, even though the Sixers did a better job of rebounding tonight. Let me look at the official numbers, man. They did a better job of rebounding tonight than they did the other night, for sure. But, you know, it's just too little, too late. But the Sixers should not feel discouraged by this shit at all. This Knicks right now is on some Cinderella shit. It's Cinderella team. They get lucky balls bounce their way, a lot of little bullshit like that. But they're not a team you need to be intimidated by. You know what I mean? They were outplayed today. Um, they shot better from free throw percentage. If a fucking Embiid ain't missing some goddamn free throws, you know, we probably will probably win with that. The rebounds, they did out rebound the Sixers again, but it was only by 2 this time. So it was a better job. We had the same amount of defensive rebounds. The Knicks ended up with 2 more offensive rebounds. And those really came at the end of that game because they got these bum ass centers that just focus only on rebounds. Like Embiid, like if he only focused on rebounds, he would just like outdo them. You know what I mean? But like they're bums. Like Hardenstein, all his points is off of Jalen Brunson setting him up for dump offs and shit like that. Robinson can barely even do that. You know what I mean? They just got 2 bum ass centers that just focus on just that, and they both really be getting cooked. Let me see. So the rebounds weren't that bad. The assists, the Sixers had more assists than them. Blocks, we both had 7. Steals, the Knicks had 5 steals to the Sixers 3. The Sixers with 10 turnovers to the Knicks 7. You can't turn the ball over, but 10 turnovers isn't horrible. But you want to force more than 7 from the Knicks. Both teams were not that great from the field. What you expect in a tough defensive game, but the Sixers were slightly better from the field, 42 of 9. Sixers may hit more 3-pointers. So the difference came really here in this game at the free throw line, which is crazy. The Knicks hit 19 free throws, and the Sixers hit 16 free throws. Part of the free throw line, and that's really what happened. That's literally the Knicks won by 3 points, and it came down to Embiid missing them goddamn free throws. You know, you can't do that. They got a lot of home cooking with their free throws. I saw a lot of bullshit calls, but I'm not one of the people that's going to bitch about calls. I just expect that when we get to Philly, them officials going to make up for that bullshit that they were doing. That I'm not going to sit there and spend a whole lot of time talking about that last minute. That was some bullshit. I don't expect Knicks fans to admit that because I can tell the Knicks fans, y'all the type of fan base that don't really have like a lot of integrity. Y'all just a bunch of fanboys. Like they're just fanboy for your team. You can't admit stuff. You say stupid shit like Brunson better than Embiid, that Brunson way better than Maxey, right? All that's being revealed that ain't the case, right? Brunson is being bailed out by dudes like Josh Hart, who's not going to be able to sustain that over a 7-game series. He getting bailed out by DiVincenzo, who's not going to sustain it. I'm telling you, I'm not worried. I'm really not worried. I am annoyed because I know Knicks, you know, they fans out there yelling they want the Boston Celtics. Like the Celtics ain't gonna just trash the hell out of them. Like, oh man, that's cool. 2-0. We're gonna go back to Philly. We're gonna win both of those, and then we're gonna bring it back to New York, and whatever happens, happen. We needed to steal one in New York. All right, we'll just steal one later. Again, Embiid on a knee, giving you 34 and 10. Maxey, 35 and 9. These are the 2 best players in the series. All right. What Brunson did that was good was he was setting up his corny ass centers. You know, that's pretty much it. And setting up some of these other guys. McBride, that was good. He didn't kill us too much. 21 minutes, 9 points. He made a couple little points here. Bogdanovich hit 2 important threes. You know, you really need to stick some of them guys a little better than that, man. Hardenstein, 14 points. He's a bum. Like I said, that stuff is all with dump offs and putbacks. I just don't respect that. Like, I don't care about that. The problem with the Sixers right now, Embiid scoring 34, Maxey scoring 35, giving you 10 assists, 9 rebounds, outplaying the hell out of Jalen Brunson. Like, it's not even close. Tobias only giving me 10. Then Lowry gives me 8. But then I'm getting 4 from Oubre. I need more. 6 from him. Buddy Hield, I just want him the fuck out of here. I'm tired of Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield is trash. In 15 minutes, he gives me 2 points. Like, he's here to just shoot threes, and he can't even do that. All right, Buddy Hield and Tobias Harris, I'm so glad they're at the end of their contract, so they'll be gone. But with Maxey and Embiid, I'm telling y'all something right now, okay? With Maxey and Embiid, if we could somehow get Embiid to be 100%, even though with a knee, he better than anything the Knicks got. All right? But with Maxey and Embiid, this is the makings of something that can be special. The Knicks, y'all Cinderella, bro. Y'all Cinderella. And when the clock strikes 12, y'all going to turn back to little mice and little carrot and the little pumpkins and all that. That's what's going to happen. And the clock going to strike 12 when y'all get to Philly, man. You know what I mean? For real. Good job, but I'm just not impressed again. Sorry. I'm not that easy to impress. Right? Hard work is great, but, you know, they don't have the talent, man. It's cool. But I don't expect y'all to be real about that. I do expect y'all to think y'all just a better team. You know what I mean? Because either y'all don't know basketball or y'all just a bunch of, like, people without integrity. Like, you can't be real about a situation. You know, it's cool. That's all right, man. But what I won't accept is anybody that's complaining, like Sixers fans. Y'all some clowns. A lot of y'all that's complaining about Embiid. Embiid is on a knee giving you 34 points. Don't blame Embiid. Don't blame Maxey. You got to go at Tobias. You got to go at Oubre. You got to definitely go at Buddy Hield because he's getting way too much money to be up here giving me 2 damn points in 2 games, bro. This nigga's averaging 1 point a game. You know, I need better from Buddy Hield, man. So listen, I'm out, man. I'm talking for 11 minutes. Peace. I ain't got nothing else to talk about.